actually I think fucks you up more than anything, it's when you, like at 8 p.m. every night, you get an adrenaline burst. So if you've been on the road for like 3 months, and you got like a month and a half off, you're sitting there in your house, and I think that's what leads to like a lot of people's like addiction problems and like getting into things like that. I think, I mean, obviously there's something going on there. There's a reason so many musicians do drugs. So you're sitting there in your house, and like sometimes me and Milky look at each other and we're like, this is going to go a bad way, or what we can do right now is just go through the listings in a magazine of what's going on in London right now, point at something, buy some tickets and go, we just have to go out, have a couple of pints and be in a room full of excitement, because otherwise there's no way I'm going to go to bed tonight, you know. But then I guess on that bit, that becomes damaging for your relationships, because someone's like, oh, do you want to just chill in tonight? And you're like, I fucking don't. I need to eat out every night. I need to do this. And then that destroys your bank account. I don't know. It's good. Touring's fun. Not sure I'm totally a touring person, but I think what we do connects with people live. I was saying to you before we had the camera, there was a lot of, as soon as lockdown ended and Wargasm had found its sound. Like before the lockdown, we were just like the Subways if the girl was allowed to sing. We sounded like them, like a rock band. Like there was barely any like tracks or barely anything going on, just like little bits of embellishment. But then in the lockdown, because I didn't have access to like drums or anything, I just had a fucking guitar and a microphone and like my little interface that I carry everywhere. Started getting really into like programmed drums, and I didn't want to fake the drums, I just wanted them to sound electronic. We started developing this sound. We had a track called Spit that kind of blew up. Came out of lockdown, like big stages, big venues, suddenly like selling out shows. And I think since then, people decided it was a live moment, and there's a live energy. And like their managements came in and everything, and everyone was like, yo, we're just gonna stick you on the road for like the rest of your fucking life. It's just been that since. But then that's fucking cool, you know. So there's negatives to your mental health. There's some really big positives to your mental health. When you hear Corey Taylor, you know, when you're having a burger outside the venue trying to unwind, you hear Corey Taylor screaming the word Wargasm, then Duality starts playing. Like, that's not something as a child that I thought would happen. Or when you're on stage doing Take a Look Around and going, no, why you wanna hate me? Literally with a microphone next to fucking Fred Durst and MSG, like, those moments are good for your mental health. I think musicians just have the highest highs, which means the lows feel lower, you know. Like little things can feel lower.